welcome, welcome. And as right on cue, Mr. LeSueur is going live on his page,
Of
or
course,
double down, or
as
triple
always,
D's.
as always, that is his job is to make sure that he goes live right at 7 o'clock, just like always. So,
Yeah, and that's awesome. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, let me get to the right spot.
okay,
And
you've got an audio that you need to turn down.
yeah, I do.
I'm
There we go.
hearing echoes.
Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Evan, thanks for hanging out with us tonight in YouTube land. So let me get that going.
It looks amazing, Mike. I've got mine too. I got it yesterday. It took me. It was a little bit of a complicated story on how to get mine. I'm at my nephew's baseball game yesterday, and I get a message like, "Hey, I have a box of yours, and I'll leave it on my porch, and you might have mine." And I'm just like, well, "I'm not home." Like I had no clue what was going on, and so yeah, I had to go to my neighbor's house to get my Honda S2000, but I got it, so I was happy. So
Nice, nice. Mr. Derek, how are you? We're doing an open mic night. We haven't done one in a while. This time, I'm really hoping we get some good comments and feedback. We are doing excellent. I can't speak for Mr. Brent, Brian,
um,
but
it's been a pretty good day,
yeah, it's been
and
a,
it's Thursday, so the week's almost over, so that's a plus too. So
and we get to play with Hot Wheels this weekend.
that we do,
Yeah,
that
so
we do.
again, this is our daily, weekly, monthly plea. If you haven't checked us out on Facebook and or YouTube, especially that YouTube portion, give us a little love. Hit that
Yeah,
like button. Hit that subscribe button. Like our videos. Tell us what you want to see. Yeah, big show in Ohio this weekend for sure, Tim. Definitely. You guys should be uh, excited. You guys get Brendan and Manson this weekend.
yeah, that's good.
Man,
That's gonna be a good time right there.
yeah, definitely. So shout out to the Northeast Ohio guys, and good luck this weekend. You guys are getting some more quality time with some Mattel folks. So congratulations again.
That's always a good time. So
Yeah. Oh, until this week, Mr. Nick, how are you? Let's talk about the other show that's in our area. Let's
Lincoln,
talk some Lincoln.
I'm excited for Lincoln. Lincoln's
Yeah,
always
me
a
too.
good time. You know,
Different
it's
crowd.
yeah, isn't it? That's the thing. You have a lot of different crowds, and you always have good stuff for sale. No matter where they people come from, you always get something cool out of there. And I don't think I've ever gone to a Lincoln show and not came home with at least a single car. So it's always a good time. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Mr. Rodney. Hopefully, he'll be popping up today or this weekend. He's got some new cars for me. I'm excited. Yeah, it's an overall it's a good show. So it'll be fun. I'm always looking forward to it. Packed all my stuff into storage this week. Oof, that's no fun. I don't even know if I could physically do that. I mean, it would take me forever to pack all my cars away.
Yeah.
What you doing over there? You typing away for some reason?
I am typing a little bit on the YouTube channel, just
Oh,
kind of reiterating that the Northeast Ohio guys are getting Brendan and Manson
there you go.
along with the Lincoln show this weekend. Speaking of new cars, I have a couple of things here that I wanted to show off. One is going to your house for sure. The
Ooh,
other one
I like things coming to my
may
house.
be going to Rick's house.
Ooh,
Um,
any Camaros and 450 Flux trim coming soon? I've seen some people. I've seen somebody post that they got their Camaro. I haven't seen mine yet. I'm hoping for them 454s to roll up because I really need to free up a spot here and add it to the black one, which is
right up in there.
right there. There's the black one. So I'll have to pull down something and Maybe that Blackwing Skyline will come down or something. Who knows? You never know.
A new hot one. A few
Miss Greta found a
new
few
hot
new
ones.
hot ones today. Nice Camaro staying in a Charger. Very nice.
Well, speaking
Those hot ones are really ultra hots, right?
ultra hots, yeah.
Ultra hots, yeah. I found a couple of them yesterday too. I picked up the Elko and I need another Chevelle, but that's neither here nor there. I always need more Chevelles, so
Yeah, you can never have enough of those. Like I can't have enough Skylines. Okay,
and
so
Chargers.
yeah. Speaking of
Oh, Challenger.
Challengers, here's the new SRT. I picked this
Nice.
up, and this is gonna go out for Rick if he wants it. If he doesn't have it, this kind of matches his Sonic. It's not quite the same, I think, but if he
Pretty
wants
close.
it, it's his. So
It's pretty close.
And then this bad boy right here.
Ooh. I know where that's going. Please, 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 please.
Yeah, it is.
Yay.
I mean, I only found one, and you gotta make sure you get taken care of. So this is, there you go. There's your roke for tonight.
Nice. And just so you know, Evan, you are wrong because I'm the only one that's been down here for like 2 weeks, and I'm keeping a close eye, and they haven't switched themselves, so we're good. Everything is the correct direction. So
Yeah, you're not wrong, Reagan. It has been super, super quiet.
mm-hmm.
There's just been, I think, a lack of cars getting put out to the stores. I don't know what's going on with that. Unless you're referring to something else, and if you are, please let us know.
But if he is referring to the cars, he's not wrong. I've actually been seeing more Matchbox out lately, and like I've been seeing more monster trucks and more like the semi haulers from Hot Wheels. I haven't really been seeing a lot of main lines at all. Premium cars is next to zero unless everybody's just buying every one they can and not leaving a single thing behind, which is a possibility as well. But for the premiums, the only thing I'm seeing is the Aeroscope and that Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the only two things I've seen. Now, I did see some of those 100-year Disney cars last night, but the Thunder Roller was gone.
The other thing that I saw, Derek Nice actually found the latest diorama set, and he put a picture of that up there as well. Let's see.
Club Boys, I don't get off the farm.
Yeah, so Club Car, great topic. Those should have been sent out this past weekend, or I believe this past weekend they made the trip out to Maryland for some work. We'll follow up with Mr. Dave on that.
Got Mr. Willie Washington hanging out over there in the Hot Wheels TV group. What's up, Willie? How you doing? That's another one we're gonna have to sweet talk Mr. Willie and see if we can get him on the show and showing us some of the most incredible things you've ever seen. Yeah, I have to message Willie here, get something going.
Over at Walmart, and we just did our event at. Oh, nice, a donut drifter, nice. Let's see, club wise, it's I think we're getting ready to make the announcement for Omaha and for North Bend. We did get a little bit more confirmation on North Bend as far as how many tables we're going to have. We're going to be close to around the 60, 65 mark area again. And for those of you who don't know, that is for North Bend's city anniversary as well. So that's going to be a good time. We're going to be at the firehouse.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be inside. The track will be outside. And we're just going to have some fun with it,
Mm-hmm.
Just do something different. So it's going to be a car show. What you got, Brent?
No, I'm agreeing with you. It's going to be a great time.
Oh, Chase. Great question.
It's the Old Settlers Day.
Yes.
It is the actual name of it. So, Chase and Moving Parts cars, man. I hadn't heard of the Chase and the Moving Parts version.
Yep, I've seen those.
That's annoying. I wish they'd stop doing with the chases. I don't know. It just seems like everybody is more focused on the chase cars anymore than they are the actual cars. Um, People have been, I mean, I understand that everybody wants to have the cool chase cars, but sometimes just the regular main cars, even in the Boulevard set or even in the moving parts series. Um, I know they did those anniversary moving parts ones. If anyone finds that Mercedes AMG 6x6, let me know. But that's just, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of getting burned out of all the chase stuff. It's like, how many chases do we need to have? There's chases for NFTs. There's the basic chases. There's the baggy chases. Now there's monster truck chases, moving parts. It's a lot. Someone has a picture to send me. Who's that? Oh, James. Okay. It's not the picture that you sent me. Was it yesterday? I think it was. North Bend is going to be interesting. I'm very excited about the North Bend show, Reagan, because there's a car show going on at the same time. So we're going to get our normal folks that come just for hunting Hot Wheel wise, but then there's going to be people that are maybe looking for a break from the sun for a minute. And the nice thing about our shows being free entry, anyone can walk in off the street. I have a feeling we're going to have to stock up a little extra on the kids' cars for that weekend, but that'll be perfectly fine with me. And I have a feeling it's going to be an overall good day. Just a heads up to any sellers, make sure that you've got every hot rod you can imagine at your table, because we're going to be looking for hot rods all day long, I have a feeling. So that'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, so Evan says it's National Hot Wheels Day. That's
Is
awesome.
it?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. Let's see, we're learning things already. That's why we do this stuff. So we
Thank
can
you, Evan.
help people learn things.
So the North Bend thing's gonna just be really, really different. We've never done anything at a car show or as part of a larger event. We've always just done us. And I'm kind of interested to see how we'll fit in with this and how we'll mix in. I'm expecting good things, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. David, how are you?
And James, I got your picture, and that is a very cool chase piece. Mr. Kent will be after that one because of its BMW flavor. Or no, that wasn't a BMW. That was a Mustang, I think it was. Was it a Mustang?
You'll have to send me the picture. And
it is a 2019 Ford Mustang convertible.
Oh, wow.
It had the red and blue and white. It had the red, white, and blue stripes, and I thought it had that M5-esque look to it. So
Dave says the cars haven't arrived yet.
Oh,
so
no. Well, hopefully they show up soon.
Yes, me too. Again, we will. We're taking questions too. So if anybody's got anything else, let's see. What other things have you seen lately there, Mr. Brent, that kind of been jumping out at you?
Well, I mean, obviously I've been, I spend a little bit of time checking out the RLC boards. There's some new stuff coming down. I got to see some new pictures. They kind of snuck in a way the Cowabunga for the selections. I can tell you it resembles a pink party car, pretty hardcore. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else is out there. There's a new NFT Fast and Furious set.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
And I don't know if I'm gonna jump on that one or not. I mean, I might throw a pack out and see what happens. I don't know. But to me, I don't know. It just seems like it's almost worse than hunting in the stores because you don't have a choice on what you get. So, you just kind of roll the dice and see what happens. So, let's see.
Yeah. So there's the Mustang that James was talking about earlier. I thought I'd throw that up for everybody. I think it looks cool. I like the racing stripes on the front hood there on the fender. I think that's a cool little throwback to the old Trans Am um, SCCA days.
There
So
you
that's
go.
cool as too. So again, Dave says the castings haven't arrived yet, so we'll have to do something about that.
There you
I
go.
think I think
That's like, what are you doing?
I
Like,
got to pick the right one.
we're little and big at the same time, and it's different times. It was kind of throwing me off there.
When we were doing the screen share, sometimes things get mixed up a little bit, but such is life on
Live,
David
live.
Law. Yeah, live TV can be a
Anyone
little
found the new Matchbox
unusual.
Volkswagen set? I don't
I
believe
have not seen that
I
yet
haven't
either.
seen any. Mid-States MSCC auctions? Ooh, yeah. There's going to be a couple auctions coming up here soon.
Yeah, I know Derek was talking about wanting to do one. Um, yep, right on cue.
There he is.
Uh, yes, we do have some goodies headed that way. Um, we still have um, a dinner car. Well, let me get my hand out of the way. We still have a dinner car. We still have a Finale Porsche. We still have a Skyline, a pink Skyline we need to do. So we got those three, and I think we've got another truck and or Camaro as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll throw those out there, and just got to get everything boxed up for Gary Bell, so he gets his sticker, his truck, and his e-sheet from Mr. Stangler
Mm-hmm.
as well. So we'll get that out to him. And now that we'll get that out here hopefully by this weekend.
No, yeah, most definitely.
So apologies to Gary for not getting that out sooner.
I saw the VW set earlier.
On Hoarders, yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, that can definitely happen there.
Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff. I think, what do you guys think about the buy sell trade page? Is there something we can do differently to encourage people to join and or participate? Do we need to get more things out there? Let's kind of get a pulse of the room a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys got some comments on that, meanwhile, we'll just keep going on with everything else we got going on.
I saw something annoying last night.
Yeah. What
was
that?
I was at a local Omaha Target, and there was a 9-pack exclusive set, and I was looking at it and I'm going, well, that's an Easter car. And then I looked a little bit deeper into it, and there was Easter cars and there was cars from the past that clearly shouldn't have been in there. So, and then I started looking at the side seams, and it's pretty obvious that it was a repackage. And that annoys me it just annoys me. In my opinion, you're no better than a thief, because plain and simple, that's what you're doing. You are stealing cars, and it bugs me, because it's like, you're an adult, you have the skill to run a glue gun or a super glue or whatever to reseal these cars, but stop taking them back to the stores. There's no reason for that. The 9-packs are cheaper than 10 cars right now. And to steal the cars out of it and then just put pure junk back in there for somebody, that 9-pack is probably going to sit there, because no collector's going to buy it. And it's going to sit there for a while. And that's just taking up space on your pegs for new stuff to come in. And that's just my personal opinion. The only time that I have done it before, but to my nephew, when my nephew was heavy into collecting, I would pop them open. I'd take out a couple of cool things that I knew were exclusive 9-pack cars, and then I'd reseal it, and then I would give them away as a birthday present. So I still paid for them. I just kept the cool cars that I wanted, put in some normal cars for the kids to play with, and then set it out. That's different, though. because I'm not a thief at that point. I'm just strategically getting cool cars from my private collection that are going to stay pristine and on display. And my nephew got cool cars to play with. So
Rick, there you go. I got that a little bit for you. Again, kind of backpacking a little bit.
I'm trying to think who said that,
Let's
because that was a
see.
perfect comment.
That is
Willie, you are not wrong, Willie.
Willie is not wrong.
Just give them away to the kids, Kids going to love to play with a Hot Wheel. And there's no reason that you need to there's pointless. I mean, these cars are not that expensive, and if you can't afford them, get out of the hobby. You're just ruining it for everybody else. The more things that get stolen, the more security, I have seen stores where the Hot Wheels are no longer on the pegs anymore. They're now behind the counter and you have to go up and ask, and all the cars are in some big old tote. And it's like, I don't have time to sit here and go through, 200 cars in a tote. And that everybody that gets a chance to go through them is not putting them back in there right. And it's just, there's no reason behind it. Everybody, complains about having bots and stuff like that. And, hey, I found this card, but somebody stole it. Well, if you see something like that, or somebody that's taking stuff back to the stores, let the stores know. We can get it to stop. If we team up with the stores and help them prevent theft from coming out and coming back in, that's going to make Hot Wheel collectors, it's just going to give us a more brighter appearance in the light of the managers and the store directors and things like that. So that way we can maybe get some cool stuff to happen, like they got down in Kansas where they got a mock K-Days at a Walmart. I'm sorry, that's exciting. I always loved going to K-Days every couple of months. I liked getting the e-sheets and the exclusive colors and stuff. If everybody teams up instead of just being all about themselves and help each other out and make it about the hobby instead of the money, you can actually excel in this hobby.
Yeah, I think what Brian and Buck and the boys down there in Topeka are doing with the with that event down at Walmart was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It brought back a lot of old timey type K-Day feel to it, and I really do hope they get another chance to do it again. I also hope that continues to expand, and I'd love to do that down in Omaha if we got the chance. Is Hot Wheel Hunter here? I am not sure. I haven't seen him yet, but he usually pops in.
And Rick, I've still got 72 for you. So
yeah, we're building up things again as well. So we'll see what we can do. Nice. And yeah, the classic Batman, that's an awesome car. It's based, obviously it's based off of the real Lincoln. But yeah, that's a great car. And welcome to the show, Nevatir Souls. That's somebody over on YouTube. That's somebody new. Mm-hmm. So
what's going on? Welcome to the live show, Mr. Wiggins. Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Well said, sir.
I will take that, but I can't. I don't have that high pitch of a voice, and I don't think I could get it that high. Go ahead and talk to manager, see what happens again. There you go, man.
Yeah, there you go. And that was Brian from Topeka as well. So those guys, again, congratulations on being getting into the newsletter. So that's an awesome accomplishment for y'all. I mean, things that we could do. What are things that we can do better for the hobby? Just not only nationally, but locally. I think if we fix things on a local level, it'll fix things on the national level. The national level stuff will take care of itself on its own, honestly.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, just keeping the aisles clear.
That's where I was going.
Don't be the person that takes 60 of everything. Leave some for others. Mm-hmm. I mean, simple things. If you see somebody and they're new, talk to them. Build that camaraderie. That's I mean, that's what the smoke pit is all about at nationals. I mean,
Uh,
that's how we get to know people. But just being kind to each other is a lot. I mean, I had discussions with somebody last night that kind of went sideways, but I think it got worked out. Let's see. I mean, I want to talk about this casting some more because I really didn't give it enough love. First of all, what's your thought on it?
in my opinion, it's a strong possibility that could be the new 380 in my mind. I mean, it's a two-door. I really like the clean lines on it. I like how they've got the front and rear deco on it. And I haven't even seen this car in person yet. And I've been looking at it online. So, and I really like the other one that they just did, which I believe was the 500. But it has four doors, and I'm kind of a two-door guy, so to get a two-door Benz that's got that clean black on black look, that's always a plus. It's always a favorite of mine. When you can get something like that. And am I correct? The rear end front tampos are on that one.
Front and rear tampos, lights, Mercedes-Benz emblems.
Nice.
My opinion on this car, I'm really hoping it gets the premium treatment.
I'm good with that.
There is a movie that involves this car very close to it. It's a very cult classic movie. It's set in Missouri. It's got Patrick Swayze in it. They got to do the Roadhouse car.
That would be cool. It would be cool.
Sorry. If anybody from Mattel is watching this, Jimmy, if you are watching this, if this makes it to you, please do this Roadhouse.
Oh yeah,
we'll keep it PG-13, obviously, but this car's got to get done.
Yeah, as Nick says, wheel swap it. Of course, I'm 100% on board with that. And I think some 5 spokes would look good on it, but then again, those JDM 4-spoke wheels, they look pretty good on there too. So just kind of have to wait and see. And I'm actually I got a car I got to wheel swap myself here sooner or later. Maybe I'll do that later tonight.
We've got another question from James out there on the club page, and he's going, is a Legend Tour coming anywhere close? No.
Sadly.
I think the closest we're going to get is either Chicago, Milwaukee, or if it's going to Milwaukee again, or Dallas. And I think Denver that's just the way it is. It seems like the number of in-person stops has gotten smaller because I think they've kind of defined how they want to do the market for that, or the marketing for that. So it's not like in 18 where they went to all these places and then had these mini stops along the way. So, but the logistics of it probably is pretty hard, and you got to put 2 or 3 guys together, and they're just riding around the entire country, and then you got to get stocked and refilled a lot. So
this weekend they're in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week they're going to be in Atlanta. June 10th they will be in Detroit. And then June 24th they just skip over to Chicago. And then July 8th they're going clear down to Houston. And then September 9th they're hitting Dallas. September 23rd in Phoenix. And then, that'd be cool, October 7th, El Segundo, during the same time as the LA convention. That's cool.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's the first time that they've actually put those two together. I've felt like in the past that they've been around each other, but not during the same week. So
yeah, that's cool.
That would be really, really cool. And it would be a great way to get more people to watch and participate in both. So I like the idea. Any mainline errors? Have you seen any errors that you've gotten recently?
No, I did get one from Mr. Hot Wheel Hunter there when we were in Iowa, but that was about as far as I got. I haven't really gotten anything new lately. I haven't really found anything new.
Okay.
Um, oh, had you anyone seen the new Matchbox convoys that are coming out?
Yeah.
There's
I'm
there's there's three of them that I'm really interested in. One of them's a repeat for sure, but there is looks like there's a Shell gas tanker, there's a fire truck, there's a Matchbox car hauler enclosed, and then there's the Tesla logging truck is the same as a couple years ago. So
yeah. Oh, let's see. As far as ordering the car, James, just keep that site saved in favorites. It randomly comes live every now and again, and then obviously during the Legend Tour stops, it'll go live again as well. I mean, there's gonna be plenty of opportunities to buy them. I know when it first starts, everybody gets kind of like, "Oh, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it?" And then by the time they're done with the tour, you could have gotten 3 to 4 to 5. So they'll
hmm
be out there.
yeah,
They'll be out there for
just
sure.
just just be ready for shipping because it's a little outrageous, but
Let's see.
tis what it is, I guess. I still haven't found those new Matchbox Volkswagen sets. I'm still trying to figure out what those look like because I don't know what those look like off the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean, let's see.
Oh, and if anybody's got one of those blue 73 Volvos, let me know. I'm getting tired of hunting for that silly thing.
I mean, from the car culture,
Yes, I still don't
I,
have that freaking car.
you're covered.
Oh, score.
From the pink RLC sale. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
how.
yeah. Yeah, I still don't have one. Like I said, it's the only one from that series that I do not have that I want. I was like, come on. And every time I go to the stores and I see one, I'm like, oh, come on. And the Volvos are always gone. And I mean, it's a cool car. I mean, it looks great. I love the blue with the 5 spokes. It just looks really, really cool. What is the
Yeah, I've
next
got one.
RLC? I don't know. Let me find out and see if they've got anything on that. Well, we know that they're doing the NFT Fast and Furious in 3 days. Let me check the calendar and see if there's anything listed on there for us. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. May 23rd. So next week, RLC Volkswagen T1 Rockster in purple.
Oh, that is going to be. Yep, that's gonna
Ah,
be
yeah.
fun trying to
Yep.
get.
And then 2 days later, Matchbox is releasing a 80 Porsche 911 Turbo. And then on the next Tuesday, RLC Hot Wheels is getting the 86 Porsche 959.
Oh, yes.
So it's going to be a busy week on the RLC boards. So just be ready at your local time, whenever that may be. It's 11 for us in the Central Time. God, I
12
must have
out in East.
12 out in
Baseball
the
Hot
East.
Wheels.
Baseball
I know
Hot Wheels out there.
Matchbox. I know Matchbox did some. They
Hot
did a.
Wheels Hot Wheels did some too because there's like the Cubs one, the Camaros.
Yep, and the Mustang.
I think there's a Padres one out there somewhere. I know there's a Corvette that has like baseballs on it. I think it's a Corvette. It was from a sports series from like '96 or '97, I want to say. Other than that, I can't think of any others off the top of my head. I drove a 595 in Dubai. It was a rental in '93. Oh, that would have been fun. Just the whole going to the Dubai part would be really cool. So,
Yes, Dubai is awesome. I mean, just out of personal experience.
hey man, you got to go, man. Enjoy that.
Well, that's because we hit an oil tanker.
Yeah, that's not really the good part of the conversation. We just leave that part out. We're fine. So yeah,
But yeah, I am looking for that 959 again. I am with the opening rear end on it.
Yeah,
I
that's going to be cool.
love the old school casting. Again, this is an old blackball casting that is getting some love and a little bit of refresh. And anytime that happens, Mattel's done a really good job with it. The designers have, um, all the designers do a really good job of redoing those castings and reimagining them. So yeah, that I am definitely looking forward to it. It's in the red. It's close to the maroon one that comes in the not parking plates, but the regular release singles. So I'm stoked for that.
Yep, it will be good. Now I'm wondering because apparently I don't have any of that new orange. Did that orange Camaro already ship? I don't even remember.
What orange Camaro?
The RLC
Selection.
selections.
No, I don't think it has yet
Hmm.
because
Well, then I may not have one of those. Let me go check the other account.
I know I didn't order one, but that's for other reasons.
Well, yeah, dude, I don't know why you didn't. You love Camaros. You keep buying every one that you come across. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't really hate on Camaros if you buy them every 5 minutes. So,
yeah, well, let's not advertise that.
processing voided. Oh, something voided.
Uh oh. Again.
Oh, that one. That was a long time ago.
So
Yeah, I
how
don't.
many pictures did I get from Darlington? I got 2 videos, and that's it. That's all Greg sent me. Greg was a little busy that day as he was coming off of the pits there. For those of you who don't know, our friend Greg um, works as a safety crew person for the cup races down in, probably all weekend down in Darlington. And this, of course, the Mother's Day weekend, they have the race down there. And he sent those cool videos, and I thought I'd share them with everybody because that is like up close and
Yeah,
in there.
don't get a whole lot closer than that. I got to admit, it was pretty cool to see that.
I mean, he is literally right there.
Yeah, and he's met like literally probably every single driver you can think of. So because he's been doing it for quite some time, so that's kind of a neat thing that he gets to do. So,
Mr. Smith, how are you, sir? Thanks for popping in tonight. Um, you know, like I said, we'll take any questions that you guys got. If you want to know about some shows or, you know, any future plans that we might have, or how about this thing? Is there anything that we can do as a club to make the show experience or the Facebook page or any other of our social media platforms better for y'all?
yeah, that's a good question.
This is as much about you guys as it is us. So if we're not sure, if we're not doing something right, we want to know, as painful as it may be.
Yeah, we're just strictly out here trying to entertain and keep everybody happy. So, if you guys can come up with something cool, let us know. We will always put that to the votes and get everybody on board and see what we can come up with. So, like I said, we're out here for helping and make things better in the areas.
Is he work in North Wilkesboro? I don't even know if they race out there anymore. I thought that track got shut down unless it's been reopened privately. He tends to just do the Darlington show. I know he's been asked to do other tracks and to come on full time, but I think he's used to being and wants to stay primarily in Darlington and I think he's close to Florence, around that area. And he just does it the 2 races out of the year, the 2 race weekends out of the year. But I know he's been asked, and radio chatter is very interesting. I've heard a few stories that he's told about that, and NASCAR is very much they're very specific. I got a message sent to me that's kind of interesting. We'll talk about it later.
Right.
They're pretty specific about how they want stuff going. It's just like, that guy that stands out there on the field during a football game and he's telling everybody to wrap it up because the commercials are about to run out. So they're kind of specific about some of the stuff. And it's funny. It's like, if you mess up, you mess up pretty bad. But no, great question, James, about North Wilkesboro. I don't really have the answer for that.
All-Star races there now reopened. Nice. I like me some All-Star night. I love I love the All-Star races back in the day when everybody had the special paint teams for the All-Stars and just the cool colors and I remember when Senior was running the Spectre or the Chameleon colors. And what is your plan for June 10th car show? Hot Wheels track, sales tables, or just attending? I believe we are going to definitely be selling, most likely. We have a spot, I believe. We may not be able to bring the full track out, but I know a guy that's got a couple of different smaller tracks that we can probably have some fun with. So,
and June 10th is, what is that date again?
That is the car show
in North Bend.
No, that is for the fallen.
Is that Corporal Pages?
There you go. That's the one.
I thought that was in July.
No.
Oh man, we're doing way too much stuff.
Oh yeah, it's July 10th. So
July 10th. Okay, because it said June 10th.
No, it is June, I think. Pretty sure it's June. Let's see here.
I don't know if I have it marked down, but you have the page, right?
I have many things.
I know it. Okay, I know it's not July 10th because, there's something else going on that weekend, but I know it's not. I thought it was June 22nd or July 22nd. Anyway, we'll definitely try to throw the track out there. We'll have a few dollar cars out there. We're gonna do something. It'll be good, whatever we do.
Well, yes, we will. We'll figure something out.
Good question here. Do we participate in auctions or some of the other buy sell trade pages? Yes, I do actually. The ones I go to, I will go to Chad Lesueur every once in a while. On Double Down, I've been popping into Joe Wiggins's as well. He runs Mondays and Wednesdays, I think. Chad runs Thursdays and Sundays.
It is June 10th.
June 10th. Okay. There we go.
This is my show. I said that.
Rick, I'm sorry. We get a lot of stuff sometimes.
I found it. We're good.
I'll put it back up here.
Yep.
Howdy to everybody else that's just popped in here.
Is that why there's a white Challenger in the middle of the show? Or in the page?
Yeah, could possibly be. I will check out the live brands. And for those of you who don't know that's Jeff Warshall, whether it's the Matchbox side of the house or on the Blackwell's Live. Jethro's Dyke.
Oh. Yes. Yep. Jethro's Diecast. There's Chad Kirby, who's part of the Double Down. There's Joe Wiggins. There's Chad Lesueur. There's a lot of auction houses out there.
Yeah.
You can Lori. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud and just keep cutting you off.
Yeah. I mean, Lori Fensky is another one that does really, really good stuff. A lot of Blackwell era items. But if you are looking to get vintage Matchbox, the auctions that Warshall runs are good. Prices are fair. let's see.
Oh, Matchbox Live.
Yeah. I have no information on that show whatsoever.
On which one? Oh,
On the Midwest Convention.
yep. No clue.
No. If there is information, I would seek out the people that are running that show for that information. If you want to go attend. That's just find out the information from there. I don't have anything new on who's going to be there or whatnot other than what's already been put out. So, I would say if you want information, go talk to the folks that are running the show there.
Shout out from Ohio. Jeff is also posted the DLP. Yes, very, very much so. You got to go after the DLP. That's a great page.
And where is that as well?
It's Mr. Eddie Burke off of over
of
there on Hot Wheels TV.
Here we go. Let me get back into.
Yeah, the DLP is definitely a wonderful page. So.
Yeah, those guys do an awesome job there. I think Jeff's discussion points about the DLP last year in Sioux City were very, very well nice. And you got to see him in a collared shirt with shoes. So that is a
shocker,
tremendous accomplishment in and of itself. So, that was a great little bit of what he did talking about the DLP.
Mm-hmm.
So again, congratulations to Jeff and all the people at DLP, Joe and
Chad
and everybody that takes care of that. So let's see. Now, we do have our own show coming up in Omaha. It's actually technically it's Millard, right?
Yes, but it's one of those, like Omaha, Millard, La Vista. It's one of those. It's right off of 100 and I want to say 20th and L Street, or 132nd L Street area. It's going to be a great show, and you might as well. It's technically Millard, but if you type in the address, it's going to take you right to it. So, and it's going to be a neat show. And someone said it's Omaha. It's always Omaha.
Yeah. So we did some quick calculations. They gave us, Miss Deb has already been putting in the hard work already. She's done a little bit of kind of like the prep work for trying to figure out how many tables there are based off of tables. Now, this is not an official number. We have the potential to have about 74 tables in this location.
Ooh.
Now, whether or not the room can support 74 plus the track plus merchandise, that's another question. And we're trying to, I think she's going to get out there here in the next couple of weeks and get those measurements done for everybody. There is a stage in that area that we can use. We also have the ability to have food. And, the Quonset folks always take good care of us out there. So what kind of food would you guys like to have?
I'm always up for a good burger. Chicken strips are always easy. Brats or hot dogs are always a good, quick, easy meal. Walking tacos are always good. I think they had those down at the Quonset last time. And I missed out on those because I was busy selling cars.
Yeah, everybody, that was a really busy show.
Yes, it was. And it was like, over. It was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, it went too quick. And Sunday is going to be quick as well because I have to get down there, do our thing with you, sir, and then I got to get back because I have some graduation parties to go to. So there will be no after show meals. So it's going to be a load and go.
Well, Maybe you won't be. Maybe you won't come to this one, but we'll still probably grab some food. We always grab some food. So
Reagan,
if you got to bail, you got to bail. We understand.
Reagan, you're cooking.
There you
That's what
go.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Reagan's cooking.
Reagan's tag it. Reagan's cooking. Um, you know, what do you guys think about this lack of cars showing up? I mean, is it? I'm kind of going through withdrawals, honestly. It's like I find one or two, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. You
Yeah,
know,
I found like six the other day, and I was like, and a couple of them were cars I hadn't seen yet, so I was really excited.
and I found this, and I was like, wow, where? And I found it in Hy-Vee of all places. And for those who don't know what Hy-Vee is, it's a food store out here in the Midwest. But it's kind of been cool. There's a lot of been older back ordered stuff that's been showing up, so that's coming kind of cool. Uh, the RLC stuff I'm looking forward to. We kind of discussed that a little bit. What
Mm-hmm.
about you? What's your take on it?
Everything's a little slow right now. I know that a lot of stores are doing resets and stuff like that. Um, and I just think that there's so many collectors nowadays that things are showing up, but they're getting ate up as quickly as possible, and nobody, you may not have a chance to see them. I mean, you could hit a store two or three times a day. If you hit that one store, you're bound to find something, or you're bound to find the leftovers of something. I've seen some of the um, Valentine's Day M2s the other day, including the Silverado. But the weird thing is the boxes were wet. Every single box, all what? There's 12 in a box. So all 12 of them were wet. Like the cardboard, it was almost to the dried point, but they were wet. There was even some humidity inside of one of the cubes, and I was like, oh, those are going to be hard to move.
Yeah. Um,
What's up,
and
Stacy?
we're good, Stacy. Life is moving forward. Field's been picking up. Okay. Um, that's good, Rick. If you feel that it's picking up, that's good. I it's kind of one of these hit or miss type deals. It's either, if you're the first one there, it's great for you. If you're the third or fourth guy there, maybe not so much.
Pretty much. It's just one of those things. It's either feast or famine. You get lucky, you don't. It's never. There's some people that they spend a lot of time on figuring out when the schedules of everything drops, and they're going to be here at this time at this store, and okay, cool. But that takes the fun out of it. I like walking into a store and be like, dude, sweet, and getting a car off the wall. That makes me happy. Spending 6 months trying to figure out a schedule. Yeah, it's fun, but it's more fun to just randomly pop into a store on a Wednesday and, oh, look, there's a super sweet, and it's happened to me before. So there's
Yeah,
another good question, Ken. Who do we want to see on future shows? I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of antsy here. I want to
you
rip
know.
this. I want to rip this car in front of me. But I'm curious: is it black or is it dark blue? That's always like a concern now.
Well, we also have to.
It's
Well, I
black.
mean this other question I have, we've got to save for a guest in the future. So,
Okay, I don't know who
you know,
posted that, but yes, me too. James, looking for the second half of the 55 set. Yeah, that second half's going to be
monster.
it's going to be a hard one to find because they threw some fire into that in that last six cars, and I need all six of them. So,
Well, one guest that I do want to talk about that's going to be on in the future, and it's probably going to at least not be until June-ish, is your brother, actually.
mm-hmm.
I talked to him very briefly today, and, he said it's pretty crazy, but probably more than likely at least not until June. But the good thing is we have the questions already done.
Mm-hmm. I do like that. Evan said, I'd like to see one of you guys rip at the beginning and the other one rip at the end.
That's a great suggestion. Evan, we
Well,
never thought about doing
we
that.
are at the end, though, aren't we?
Yeah, we got like 5 minutes left. Well, go for it.
Dodge man. Little El Segundo fire protection. I'd wanted to open this one I actually had this ready to be opened last week and didn't get to open it. I was kind of bummed that I didn't get to open it last week. Oh, that's super cool. Look at that. I love how they did the wheels. The grill is right. Tail lights. Oh, I like the louvered back. That's super cool. Very nice. Oh, wait, got to put it the right way. There we go.
No, it's the wrong way. We've already discussed this.
And you're losing the argument, so.
It's 2-1. I just got to ask somebody else.
No, it's more than that.
No, it's not. We all know that I'm winning.
No, you're not.
Oh, you are on, I want to rip a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I could run upstairs and grab a whole bunch of cars. We could sit here and rip for like another 20 minutes, but
yeah.
Then I have to figure out where to put them all.
Well, you know what?
Why don't you rip one?
Okay, I'll rip one.
Yeah.
Then I got a question.
All right. Well, you could ask your question while you're ripping.
So, we did a ripathon
New
Year's Eve. It's a Memorial Day weekend. I think it's time to do another one. So I'm calling out now a ripathon for Memorial Day weekend. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to see if we can kind of get all the videos mashed together and we can make a bigger one, just kind of showing it off. So anyway, here we go.
I like this theory.
I got the Kevin Harvick color changers from, I think this is 2003 or 2000. Yeah, 2004.
Wow. That thing was almost 20 years old, man.
Yeah, this is the Snap-on car. It's very, very light. It's pretty much all plastic, I think. But, there's only 2 Harvick cars that Mattel has done that I know about. This one and the regular version GM Goodwrench from the same year. So when I saw this, I was like, yep, went to eBay, found it, and there it is, folks. Okay. Let's see. Somebody says, turn around.
Eddie says, turn around every now and then. Turn around. No, I don't open anything. But they're fun to open. Because here's another one. So now we got this little Volkswagen Caddy. I freaking love this truck. And I'll show you why here in a second. Because here, let me just get it out of here. They roll so much better out of this prison. But the reason that I really, really enjoy this truck is for a multitude of reasons. One, it rolls good. It's got a very nice low stance. They do really good on the decos with them, especially this one with the Porsche. But here's the thing. The painted surfboard or skateboard in the back, and I love that. That's the most detailed out that the skateboard has ever been on this one. Woo! And it's a sweet truck. You got the front grille and you got the raised lettering in the back for the Volkswagen. It just looks really cool. They did a really, really good job with this one.
I think that's probably the best version of that truck that they've done.
I'm trying to think of all the other ones now.
They had that VW set in a mainline set about a year ago. It's been in the shop trucks. It's been in car culture a couple of times now. I think this is the first Boulevard. Let's see. Hot Wheels Wiki.
I'm doing the same thing. Let's see. Well, we've gotten the shop trucks. That was a nice color. There was the Volkswagen set number 5. That was purple. That one was really sharp. I think this is the first time that they've done a premium version of it besides the truck series.
Let me see here.
They did do the spring Kroger exclusive one. I yet to find that one too. I got to find that one yet. But there was a Zamax. But yeah, this thing. I don't know. I think one of my favorite would be the Flying Customs from 20, that green one. That one was really sharp. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ones. Ooh, that's pretty. But we digress. We can go look at cars all day long. So
Yeah, I mean, we'll just kind of do this here real quick while we're doing that. We're definitely going over an hour tonight.
well, just so you
But
know, the Labitoppy is
almost.
we got about 20 left. So that was a 5-pack. That was, I believe, a 5-pack as well. There's a cool
There's
shop
the
truck.
shop. The shop truck is not bad.
If they would have picked that one there, the Target red, the Target red one, I really liked. Although that was a mystery pack, that one was cool. That's that Flying Customs one.
This is the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
I like it. It's clean.
That's the Easter one that I don't.
Easter one.
It's the Easter one I don't have yet. I gotta find that one.
But I still think that this is by far the best version of it. It is simple. It is clean.
Yeah.
Porsche and VW have gone together. I always do love how they mix the JDM wheels with other things, especially like on the Porsche and or the Euro and the muscle cars. I really like that, the way they do that.
And these wheels look good on a Mercedes too, just so you know. I know a guy that did one of those, and they look really cool. So,
okay, so I really don't have anything else.
Thanks, Eddie. Had a good day.
Unless you guys got anything else as well. So, again, this weekend, Lincoln at Superior Bingo from 10 to. Or is it 9 to 2 because they changed the hours?
I want to say it might be 9 to 2. We'll have to make sure that we post a flyer after the show here and make sure we get that up there for everybody.
We'll have to find PJ's post and bump it back up.
There we go.
PJ put out a post yesterday about it. We'll bump that up. But again, I think it's $2 entry. Come support Brad. Come support the Lincoln folks. And if you just want to hang out, hey, great. We'll do a look in as well, like we always do. But we'll see you for you in Nationals Hot Wheel Day. I think we're going to get an Evan video here.
Nice.
But thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you either out in the aisles or out in the interwebs somewhere. But have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.